Wow, okay. Good morning, everyone. It is the weekend. Welcome to the weekend vlog. We are going a la natural today. I really just don't have time to put my face on. I've got so much to get done this weekend. It's incredible. And forgive my skunk-like hairstyle. My hairdresser is having a well-deserved holiday at the moment. So yeah, she's not back until I think next week. So I've got a whole other week of grey growing to do before I finally get all that covered. So we're just gonna ignore that. My house is a freaking disaster. I'm in the middle of spring cleaning. I started my spring cleaning throughout the week, which I will show you snippets of once we get this vlog started. So I've basically done the laundry, the kids' bathrooms and toilets, and the kids have done their own bedrooms. I basically just went in there and steam mopped. I'm starting on my craft room today. My God, look at the rest of my house. It's in a shambles. I've had no time to keep on top of the kitchen. So Michael's been trying his hardest to keep on top of that. We've got 2 chairs that are in the process of being painted. We've got all of my washing here drying. We've got all the Halloween boxes out ready to de-Halloween everything after this weekend. More stuff drying here. All crap everywhere. This is half of the Christmas stuff as well. And yes, in the middle of painting all of this, which, yeah, like I said, you will see during this vlog. I think this table's pretty much finished. I'm really happy with the way it's looking. I hope this paint lasts. It's actually an outdoor furniture paint, which is this one, the Taubman's Sunproof. We've got the exterior semi-gloss water-based in white. It's really come up nice. I did the roller on it. It's a nice finish. I just hope it doesn't chip or anything like that because I didn't sand, I didn't undercoat or anything. So yeah, fingers crossed. I've got to put a few more coats on these 2 tables today. I'm going to try and fit as much as I can in today. So first things first, start painting these desks. Hopefully by that time Michael will be awake and he'll make me a nice coffee, like a proper cafe coffee. And I also wanted to get the puppy's garden started today before all of those plants grow out of their pots. So that's another thing I've got to get done. So we're taking you back to Monday when I started my spring cleaning, and we are starting off in the laundry. The laundry, it wasn't too bad. It doesn't get too dirty. It was mainly the blinds and getting rid of the cobwebs and things like that I was concentrating on. As you can see, it's throwing it down, raining. Our water tanks are overflowing. And yeah, so I mean, even the blinds, they're not too bad, but they are pretty dusty. And I picked up this blind cleaner from the reject shop. This was brilliant. It cut the job down to half. If you can find one of these and you've got the horizontal style blinds, these are really, really good. So yeah, I'm just showing you here using that. I did clean all the blinds with that, even though I'm only showing me do half of it. I just figured you don't want to sit through and watch me do all of it. But yeah, this really cut the job in half. So once I went through and did all the blinds with that, I then used the vacuum cleaner just to suck up any loose dust that was still sat on the blinds. And now we're going in and doing all the cornices, getting rid of the cobwebs and getting rid of anything that's stuck in the window tracks. I'm also giving the windows a really good clean, as you would do for a spring clean. This is probably the only time I ever clean the windows, is during my once a year spring clean. And I like to get into all the window tracks. As you can see, they're pretty filthy. Again, we're just doing the doors, the windows on the doors, getting them nice and clean. They didn't really need it, but you know, here we are. I pull out everything in the cupboards, also give the cupboards a good wipe down because surprisingly they get really dusty as well. So I'm just showing you here what I've got in each basket. These are just all my accessories for my steam mop. These are all my dusting rags. This one's all the accessories for my vacuum cleaner attachments. And then in the bottom, we've got light bulbs and extension cords. I ended up pulling these out and putting them in a separate basket. So we've just got light bulbs in that one. This one's like a miscellaneous household box. So, you know, wall screws, plugs, extra handles, all those extra things you need around the house. And then that empty basket there is what I put the extension cords in. So all nice and neat there. Then in the next cupboard, this one under the sink, is where I keep all of my laundry products. Yes, I do have a lot, but I have culled it down quite a bit. If you remember, that other cupboard used to be completely full of cleaning products, and that's all gone now. So I'm doing better. Now I've just got a backup of about 3. This is my favourite laundry powder and softener at the moment. This is a Woolies one, and it's the Woolies home brand, the Clean Sunny Glow. Love the fragrance of that. You can see all of my Unstoppables there. Stock up once they're on half price special. So that was all under the sink. Now we're just going to wipe down the bench, give the bench a nice good wipe down. The cleaner that I'm using here, I've just done a mixture of some washing detergent and some disinfectant. I think the one I used was like Zaflora. I think it's an English brand, and I think it was in some sort of clean linen or fresh linen scent. And yeah, just made the whole laundry smell so nice, and it did a really good job cleaning too. Oh, while you're here, can you just gently wipe that top shelf for me? Because I literally cannot reach it.
Can I?
That would be awesome.
Gently. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Are you a fucking animal?
And try and clean it that way so it doesn't sort of go all over that. Yeah, it hasn't been done in a while. Just don't lean on it too hard because I don't know how strong those shelves are. Even Michael was shocked at just how grotty the house is. So that top shelf probably hasn't been cleaned since last spring clean. But yeah, we're just dusting all the shelves down again, sucking up all the cobwebs or anything around, and getting everything nice and clean. I love to use a vacuum cleaner to suck up most of the dust rather than just wiping it away. And here I'm just filling up my dryer sheets. Now this is on top of my washing machine, on the back wall of the washing machine and the floor of the washing machine. Look how grotty that is. Oh, yuck. I don't know where all that has come from. Like, that has just accumulated in 1 year. Yuck. So, yeah, I end up cleaning all this up. I don't show it because it's just an odd angle to try and get into. God knows what was splashed all over the washing machine and the back wall, though. So, yeah, that's all nice and clean. I also like to clean the detergent dispenser as well because that can get very grimy. I do this once a year. And we're also going to clean the filter of the washing machine where a lot of gunk can accumulate. And have a look at that. That was like, there was screws and bolts and all sorts of crap inside. That was pretty gross. So I gave that a good clean, gave all the inside of the washing machine a good clean. It was fairly good anyway because this is actually quite a new machine. It was from Michael's mum, so didn't need a lot of cleaning. It was still fairly clean. And I'm just using some cream cleanser to get all the stains and all the marks off the stainless steel sink here and come up really nice. And now we're moving on to Tuesday. This is the kids' bathroom, and yeah, needs a lot of tender loving care. You can see here the floors have got really, really dirty. That's the colour that they should be, and this is the colour that they currently are. So yeah, we need to scrub all the tiles. The shower's a little bit grotty as well, a little bit mouldy. So we're going to use some cleaner to scrub all that up. Yeah, hair in the drain, that just makes me want to vomit. Oh, the blinds in this bathroom were so bad. I think because the window's been left open quite a bit, and then we have rain and storms and stuff, and it just blows so much crap in there. So we're going to just start by sanding back all the wall where all these touch-ups are. And again, I'm going in with that little blind cleaner to clean all the dust off the blinds. These needed a little bit of extra cleaning because they were so grotty, but yeah, I just went in first with that dust cleaner, and then I ended up having to wipe the blinds down as well. Now we're moving on to the window again, giving the window a really good clean and cleaning inside the window tracks as well that get really, really dirty. I don't know if it's just because we live in the country, but yeah, the window tracks get so filthy just with all the dust and dirt that's blowing around outside. And now I'm just wiping down all the bath as well. That really needed a good clean. We don't use the bath a lot, but yeah, obviously if you're not using it, it does get quite dusty. So just giving that a really good clean. And then we're in the shower. So I tried to go eco and septic safe with the shower, but I just find the cleaners, they're just not good. They don't get the stuff clean. So I'm using a bit of cream cleanser here to try and clean all the grout in the tiles. It didn't work half as good as Domestos does, but yeah, okay. And now I'm just cleaning the outside of the shower with some window cleaner, and it come up really nice. We're going to give all the sink a nice wipe down, clean it all up as normal. I did go in and clean the cupboards of the kids' counter here as well, but I don't think I ended up showing it. But once I've sort of wiped it all down, I like to go in with a dry cloth again and dry it all off, get all them dust marks off. It's Wednesday and I'm giving the bathroom floor a good scrub with this grout brush. I like to use some Domestos and get into the grout first and let that sit before mopping up the whole floor. So yeah, this Domestos just bleaches the grout back to grey again after I give it a good scrub. And then after that, I know I said I didn't sand this table. I only really sanded like chunky bits that were stuck to the table. So I think there was like some glue and stuff stuck to it. So I just sanded those off to make it smooth, and then went in and started giving the table a couple of coats of this paint. So I used the roller, which gave it a really nice finish, and the first couple of coats I just sort of rolled it randomly everywhere so that, you know, I'm getting into every nook and cranny on that table. And then the final coat I just rolled it all in one direction just to give it a more even and smooth finish. And my God, it turned out good. It's such a nice finish, this paint. Highly recommend it if you need to paint any furniture inside or out. So that was pretty much Wednesday. Then Thursday, I ended up starting to paint the other two desks in my craft room, the one that I sit at for work and the one that sort of holds all my cutting machines. So I gave these quite a few coats. Because it's a raw wood, it soaked up the paint so much. So Friday I ended up having a rest, and now we're back to Saturday. So I'm in my craft room, giving my craft room its spring clean. So I've vacuumed up all the cobwebs from the cornices, and now I'm cleaning all the windows in the room, these big sliding doors, as well as the tracks that they sit in, because they get really grotty as well. This cupboard is my absolute favorite cupboard. It didn't need any decluttering or organizing. This just holds all my special things that I absolutely love. And now we're on to all my cubed shelving, where I just, you know, took everything off, basically dusted it. I vacuumed all the dust up first, wiped the shelves down, wiped all the boxes down and put them all back in. So everything was dust free and shiny and spick and span. This took quite a while, but it was definitely worth it. It all looks so much better afterwards. So I don't think I showed myself doing the whole wall of cupboards, but you get the idea. This is basically what I did the whole way along. Yeah, that's not bird poo on my butt. It's actually a bit of white paint. I must have brushed up against one of the tables when I was painting them, and I've got a big white patch on my butt now. So we'll just excuse that, as well as my hair, as well as my bald patch. There's a lot we need to just hide in this video. So yes, that is all of my craft room, spring cleaned and looking fresh. Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a day yesterday was. Oh my God, I was exhausted. I slept until 9 o'clock this morning. That's how exhausted I was. Actually, I think it was about closer to 9:30 by the time I woke up. But My craft room is done. Apart from the touch up on the walls, we're going to do all the walls together because we're just going to get like the roller brush and actually touch up the whole wall rather than just, you know, dabbing paint on the patches. So this is what the craft room is currently looking like. Oh, it is so much brighter in here with these white tables. I know it's hard to see from this angle because it's really dark. Let me go the other way, see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, this is a better view. So, I mean, I've still got my drying rack here because, I mean, that's just real life. Like, that's where I dry my clothes. I don't have a clothesline outside, and I don't really want one because as soon as spiders make their home on it, I'm not going to be using it. So it's just easier for me to have it all inside. I've made a little spot for it in my craft room. It's right next to the window, so it gets a lot of sun. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, my whole craft room is just, oh, it just looks so fresh now. It's amazing what a spring clean can do. The only thing I need to do, I've got a few little paint spots on the floor at the front of those two desks, so I'm gonna just touch those up. I want to steam mop the floors. I don't steam mop my floors regularly because these are bamboo floors and you're not really supposed to. I think it's because it may force the steam or the water underneath them and start to warp them. So I really only tend to steam mop them maybe once a year, if that. But I am going to give these a nice steam mop so that they are properly sanitized and really nice and clean. You can see just up there, I've got a couple of touch-ups we still need to do. A couple of touch-ups here on this wall we still need to do. But yeah, everything else is shiny and clean. It's looking good. I mean, I've got a lot of empty boxes now that I did my big craft declutter, which I'm really happy about because it was stuff that I was not really going to be using. I just knew I'm not really going to be using anymore. I've sort of gone past that type of craft. A lot of it I had for doing kids' costumes, and I had a lot of like FX makeup and stuff like that I just, yeah, I mean, my kids have gone past that stage. I'm going to let these dry for the rest of the day before I set my computer up and everything on them. They are pretty dry, but you know, you got to let paint sort of really cure for a little bit. So this room is complete. All the rooms up here are complete. We've got our toilet room all nice and spring cleaned. We've just got all the cupboards nice and neat. We've got our cat litter down there because we've got our little cat litter station here. So I just keep all the cat litter there. Cleaning products, sanitary products, spare hand towels and toilet paper. So that's basically all we have in this room, and it is all nice and clean. The dirt that is still left on the windows, that's all on the outside, so Michael and the kids will be doing a spring clean on the outside in the coming weeks. Kids' bathroom is all nice and spring clean. The floors are still nice and clean. I mean, I cleaned this last Tuesday. It's now Sunday, so it's been a week. So it's still reasonably good. The touch up again on the walls we're going to do as a whole. So once I've spring cleaned all the rooms, we're going to then go through and touch up all the walls properly. And then the laundry room. It is a working laundry room, so we've got some folded washing there ready to go back in the rooms. But again, yeah, all nice decobwebbed. All the floors are nice and scrubbed and looking grey again instead of pink. And yeah, that's all looking good. Again, we did all this area too, just got all the cornices, all the cobwebs off the cornices. Jamie's room, we finished. I got Jamie to do his own window and windowsill. He did a bit of a dust and I just did the vacuuming and mopping. So his room's looking nice and clean and fresh again. The only thing we need to do now in his room is, I don't think he had any touch-ups on the walls. No, his walls were pretty good. Oh, sorry, it's so dark. His walls were pretty good. The only thing I'm going to do now, because he's currently staying at a mate's place, so I'm going to insect bomb his room now while he's gone. So I'm going to open all the wardrobes up. Hopefully all his wardrobe's still nice and neat. It's not too bad. So yeah, just open up all the wardrobe doors, all the cupboards, everything, all of these, his locker. We open up everything. It's not really much in any of them apart from games and stuff. Open all the drawers so that the insect bomb can get everywhere. Okay, so all his rooms open. I'm just going to set the bomb off now. So we've done Jessie's room as well, but she's not feeling very well at the moment, so I don't want to go in there and disturb her. I think she's a little bit...
My room's kind of messy anyway.
Is it? Poor little girl. She's a bit run down. She's been working her guts out this week. She's been working with her dad, doing the home maintenance business, cleaning gutters. What else were you doing? Guttering, cleaning people's gutters, cobwebs, all the outside of their houses all week. And then when she's gotten home from that, she's been working on her bike. So yeah, I think she's a little bit run down, so she's got a bit of a cold at the moment. And yeah, like she said, her room's a bit of a state. We did have it all clean. It's had its spring clean, so we've decobwebbed it, cleaned all the window, cleaned the windowsill, mopped it. It's just a little bit untidy. We'll get stuck into this mess. This, honestly guys, I think this is the worst my house has ever been. It looks like all the junk that was in this room has now been pushed into this room, and that's because that's pretty much exactly what I've done. But yeah, oh my God, guys, this is the real Live It Like Lisa, unfiltered, not for Instagram. This is the current state of my house at the moment. And I don't even think you can get a full appreciation of how grotty it is on camera. Like, I think still the camera makes it look a lot better than it actually is. This is probably about 4 days worth of dishes and things that haven't been cleaned up. Yeah, it is pretty gross, because I can't do more than one thing at a time. Like, if I'm concentrating on spring cleaning the craft room, everything else gets left behind. So that's our bins. Rather than emptying them, we've just started another bag. Yeah. So yeah, we've got leftover, it's just a mess. It's just an absolute mess. But this is my real life sometimes. This is sometimes how my house gets when I'm got other stuff on my agenda. Can you see the grease splatter on the window there? I don't know, but
Live it like Lisa, everyone.
please don't live it like Lisa. Just don't live it like Lisa. So I'm going to attempt to tackle this mess as well today. First thing I want to do in this room is just get all the junk, get all the garbage and rubbish that needs to be taken out, and take that out. And I'm sure that's going to clear up half the mess that's in the kitchen. I know it's like the day before Halloween, but we don't really celebrate Halloween. I like to decorate for Halloween, but we don't actually celebrate Halloween. We don't have kids coming around trick-or-treating. So I'm actually just going to take all the Halloween decorations down today, the day before Halloween. So yeah, I'm just going to clear all the Halloween stuff away. That'll get rid of some of these boxes, like it'll get rid of all them. I've got all my Christmas boxes out ready to go. So yeah.
You're already late. You should already have your Christmas tree video up by now.
I know. Well, people have. Like, I know. I'm always like really behind when it comes to the decorating. In real life, I'd be decorating for Christmas on the 1st of December. That's when, in real life, my normal Christmas decorations would have gone up prior to YouTube. And same with Halloween. It would have been the 1st of October. But if you're doing Halloween on the 1st of October, you're a month behind. Like, if you haven't got your Halloween decorations started by Easter, like, there's no point, you know, you've missed the bandwagon and it's riding off into the distance. So yeah, you kind of got to be about at least 2 or 3 months ahead of the season that you're coming to make it in time for YouTube. So yeah, we'll be starting Christmas decorating the beginning of November, because that's already a month earlier than it should be. But anyway, besides the point. So after all that, we're going to get stuck into this cleaning and get the rest of the day started. So I'll just do a little pan again just to appreciate how freaking grotty this kitchen is. We just, yeah, it's just out of control. I think no one has done any dishes since, I think it's Saturday, is it Sunday now? And I think no one had done dishes since about Friday. So it all just sat there. Thankfully, I've got an empty dishwasher to start with, so I can just start getting rid of all the rubbish and just stacking everything straight into the dishwasher. And, you know, as bad as it looked, it actually didn't take me that long to get the kitchen clean. Maybe not even an hour. Like, it was probably half an hour by the time I'd done everything. And, yeah, my God, it looked grotty. It's just I can't keep on top of everything while I'm doing projects. So if I've got a project that I'm painting and doing stuff like that, all my energy is focused on that, and just everything else gets left by the wayside. So yeah, plus the fact Jamie wasn't here, so because his job is normally to do the dishes and to keep on top of the bins. So yeah, with him not being here, no one else wanted to do it, so guess who got stuck doing it? But yeah, like I said, it didn't take too long, and I just really, I just don't know how I got through so much this weekend. Like, it actually shocked me once I'd finished and looked around at the house. You know, it looked reasonably neat after I'd done everything. It just, yeah, I got really shocked at how much I actually fitted in this weekend. So it was good. We got it all clean eventually. It's just putting stuff away. That's the big thing. Everyone just takes stuff out and then just leaves it there. But if they just put it all back away, it probably wouldn't have been half as bad. And I must admit, I am 100% guilty of doing that, especially, like I said, when I'm doing projects and I've got other things I need to get done. I'll just, you know, drag something out and just not bother putting it away. So this is after about probably only 20 minutes of cleaning, and you'll see in a minute Michael and Jessie walk in, can't believe that the whole kitchen's pretty much done.
Well, sunglasses not to walk in there.
Whose kitchen is this?
I know.
Oh, check it. What
Yeah.
is the kitchen?
I know.
What did you do to it, Mum?
Started to clean it.
Why did you ruin it?
It's like I was actually embarrassed to show that on YouTube, but this is Live It Like Lisa. It doesn't always look pretty. Oh, but this area, I mean, like my kids live off bacon and eggs. Like, that's their go-to snack, and I am forever cleaning this area. I just can't keep on top of it. I have to maybe get them to start cooking it outside on the barbecue or something, because bacon and eggs is just forever greasy on my stove. It's never ever clean. The minute I clean this, someone will cook bacon and eggs. But anyway, it's all done now. It's all nice and clean. I've just got to dry. This is the worst thing I hate about cleaning a kitchen is drying dishes and putting them away. I just hate it. I don't know why. After everything I've just done, this is the worst. Like putting petrol in your car. Now this is something you don't see every day. Freaking helicopter trying to land in our street. Don't know what that was all about. I just heard a helicopter really sort of hovering low, and I went outside to see what was going on, and yeah, got this massive big helicopter trying to land in our street. Not sure why. Nothing happened. He didn't crash. He just hovered low for a bit and then took off. I don't know. I don't think it was a police helicopter. I don't know what it was all about. Could have even been our neighbours, because I think our neighbours that live on that side is a pilot, but I have no idea. But it was interesting. There we go. So I've just finished cleaning my kitchen, and before I start packing up all the Halloween decor and before I lose any daylight, I just thought I'd quickly jump on here to share with you some of my monthly favorites. So I mentioned in my last vlog that I wanted to do a monthly favorites the last weekend of each month. So this is my first one that I'm doing now. And yeah, I just got a few products that I want to share with you guys. So the first one I want to show you is a beauty product that I've been really enjoying, and it's the Ulta 3 brand. I'm not sure if this is a relatively new brand. I don't know if you can sort of see it on that lipstick there. I absolutely love them. Lipstick in the rosy color. It's the 090 and it's a rose. It's called Rosy. And it's just a really, really lovely pinky mauve sort of color. And that's the color that I really tend to gravitate to for my lips. Like that real pinky sort of mauve color. And it's such a nice creamy formula as well. And I've been really enjoying that. And I top that off with this lip gloss. Now this color is Oh Baby Pink. And it is like a baby ballet slipper pink color. That's it there. That one's the lipstick and that one's the lip gloss. And yeah, just paired off together, they look really, really nice. So, and they're relatively cheap, but I think the lipsticks are normally about $5.50, and I think the lip glosses were maybe about $8, between $6 and $8, which I think is pretty reasonable. As for shower products, so can it be really a monthly favorites without a Dove product? I've been using this in my shower for the past few weeks, and it's the Dove Coconut Milk and Jasmine Petals Shower Gel. It smells, oh, it's so nice. I just absolutely love the fragrance, and I love the smell that it leaves on your skin as well. I think I bought these from the Reject Shop, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, been absolutely loving that one. Coconut Milk and Jasmine Petals Dove Shower Gel. Now, as far as cleaning products, what I have been enjoying lately are the Downy scent beads. Now here in Australia, these are absolutely insanely expensive. I don't know how much they are in America, but this is a 14.8 ounce bottle. Like for Australians, it's 422 grams. And the normal price for this in the supermarket is $30, which I would never ever pay full price for. But they are always coming on special for half price. So as soon as I see them on special for $15, I grab one. I mean, even $15 is really, it's for my budget anyway, it is quite steep. But I don't use these like to the quantity that they're suggesting. Like I don't fill this whole cap up and put it in. I probably use maybe about a tablespoon of these scent beads in the wash. And I feel that that is more than enough. Like the clothes smell absolutely amazing once they've been washed with these. And this, I haven't tried this scent before, but I saw this on the shelf in Coles on sale for $15. And this scent is absolutely beautiful. It's April Fresh. Oh, it is so nice. My favorite one is the, I think it's called Crisp or Fresh. It might have just been called Fresh. And it's the minty aqua colored beads in the black bottle with the aqua or minty colored top. Those are the ones I normally use, but I tried this out because if you just squeeze the bottle like that, it's got like, you can smell the fragrance through the lid without having to open it. Oh, and this is just so nice. It is, yeah. So I'm keen to try these in my next wash. But yeah, I have been loving the scent beads. And I'll be honest, when I first started purchasing them, I would only use them on my bed sheets and bath towels. But then I've slowly gravitated towards using them just with my clothes as well. I don't tend to use... See, I'm weird when it comes to laundry. I don't like washing my clothes mixed in with everyone else's clothes. I don't know why, and I don't know if that's an actual thing. So I started using these in my wash as well, because I know Michael and Jamie are probably not keen to have their clothes smelling too like fabric fresh, I guess. These do last a long, long time because I'm not using as much as it suggests to use. And I don't use them for every single wash either. Only really my clothes and bed sheets and bath towels. If you haven't tried them, definitely wait until they come on special. There are, like, I think Woolies does a few different ones, but my favorite brand is the Downy. I don't tend to like all the other smells. I've tried them all, like as far as sniffing them, like I've smelled all the other ones, and I'm just...
As far as sniffing them,
as far as sniffing them, I haven't tried them, but I've sniffed them in the shop. And yeah, they're not for me. But the downy ones, absolutely love them. But just wait till they come on special. Like, I mean, like I said, $15 is still really, really steep. But this bottle would probably pretty much last me a year. Like, that's, you know, that's how little I use of them. And you still get such a strong smell coming through on your clothes. So yeah, highly recommend those. The other thing I've been absolutely loving, oh my God, I love the smell of it. And this is another weird thing about me too. I mean, this is a scented candle, by the way. But another weird thing that I don't like doing either is burning a scented candle when my house is a mess. Like, I only like burning them once my house is clean, which I know is weird. But I just feel like when the house is a mess and disgusting and dirty, I feel like burning a scented candle is wasting it. Like, it's like your whole house is rotten and filthy and you're wasting this beautiful candle when it could be getting burnt when it's nice and clean. So I don't know, that's probably weird as well. But this, I think, has surpassed my sexy man candle as far as my favorite candle smell. This candle is from Hollywood Giftz. I think I mentioned her in my last vlog as well, Anna from Hollywood Giftz. And this fragrance is the patchouli musk, and it is just so good. Okay, here's my, come over this side.
I don't want to be in the camera.
Oh, you look beautiful though. Even though you're sick, you look beautiful. Come, have a sniff. This is Jessie. She's got a cold. No, she doesn't want to be on camera. She's doing a sniff test for me. What do you think?
Stop calling it a sniff test.
It's a sniff test.
A smell test?
A smell test, okay.
It's alright.
What do you mean it's alright? It's better than the sexy man candle.
I think I still have one of those in my room, actually.
The sexy man candle? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is my absolute favourite. So, yeah, like I was saying before, check out Anna from Hollywood Giftz. This is not sponsored or anything, by the way. It is just legit. Like, none of these products are sponsored at all. Like, it's legit my favourite at the current time. It's my current favourites. I'm going to flick the camera around. Stop being so creepy. Look at your hair. Like, how can you just lie in bed sick all day and your hair still looks so beautiful? I think she's feeling better.
I do feel a bit better.
I think she's feeling better. She had a lamb pie, so she's feeling...
I can't even do it. I can't.
Just come say hello. Have you even been in today's vlog?
I have no.
Such a dick. Is your nose clearing up? Is it still blocked? What is wrong with you?
No.
Okay, where was I? So yeah, this candle, I mean, look how beautiful the container is to start with. Like, it's absolutely beautiful.
And it's got a lovely flavour.
And it's got a... The flavour is just divine. Oh, I love it. So, and so yeah, you can get like, because Anna, like on Anna's site, Hollywood Giftz, she's got all different kinds of containers, like whatever colours and styles that you like. And you can choose what flavoured, not flavoured, you got me saying the wrong word now. What's the word? Oh, what scented. You can choose what scent you want in each container. So it's, yeah, it's really, really good. I'm definitely going to be putting my order in for Christmas this year again. But this I've been loving. It just makes my whole house smell so beautiful. Patchouli musk. So yeah, definitely check that one out. And I'll leave her details below in case you didn't get it in the last video. Another favourite I've been enjoying as far as food is these pork crackles. So these ones are from Coles. They're the pork crackle with sea salt. I tend to just like the plain ones. Like, I don't like all the different flavours you can get. This whole bag says it's got 2 servings in it. I mean, it's 50-gram bag, and they say a serving size is 25 gram. And per serve, there's less than 1 gram of carbs per serve. So even if you ate the whole bag, which is not a big bag, it's a 50-gram bag, you've got 1 gram of carbs in that. So if you're doing keto and you you're looking for a nice salty snack, I highly recommend those. I've been really enjoying them. The other thing, and again, this is not sponsored. My last Healthy Habits video was sponsored by the Collagen Co, but this one definitely isn't, but is legit like my current monthly favorite, is this collagen immunity peptides powder. It is like, I can't even say how much I love the flavor of this. If I could drink six glasses of this a day, I would. But my God, if they made like a sugar-free cordial that flavored like this, I'd be drinking it all day long. Like, it is, the flavor is just so nice. I love it. And even this per serve, if you were doing keto or low carb, this has only got per serve 2.8 grams of carb in it per serve. So yeah, it would well and truly fit in with a keto diet or eating plan, low carb, whatever you're doing. I'm absolutely enjoying this, and I would drink more of it if I could. As far as books go, I've been trying to get through my book collection. I've got a few books left that I just want to read, finish, and then like get rid of and sort of remove from my house. So the book collection I'm currently reading now is the Lauren Conrad LA Candy. I have read the first one already, but I just want to, I mean, it was years ago when I read it, but there's a heap more in the collection. So I want to reread the first one and then just keep reading all the way through. I'm pretty sure it's the same storyline all the way through. But yeah, so that's like the whole set of the Lauren Conrad books up to, you know, as far as I know. She might have done more. The storyline is kind of like not really based off the hills, what she was on, like the Laguna Beach Hills kind of story, but I think it's based on the main character getting on a reality show, and yeah, the storyline surrounding that. So yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Like I said, I have read this first one years ago. Can't really remember what happened in it, so I'm rereading it. And then once I've finished those, I will move them on. So that's as far as books. Now, as far as podcasts, the podcast that I have been really enjoying this month is the Tony and Ryan podcast. So that's Tony, T-O-N-I, and Ryan. And they're an Australian podcast. That's them there, the yellow one, Tony and Ryan, if you're looking for it. So it says, we'll all giggle along at naughty jokes, your dating horror stories, and give questionable recommendations on movies, foods, and relationship. This podcast is hot, fun garbage, and we, Tony Lodge and Ryan John, here in Melbourne, Australia, would love for you to climb aboard and be friends. So yeah, they just basically talk shit with each other, and they're just pretty funny. I just really enjoy them. So if you're looking for a new podcast, maybe give them a try. They might not be your taste, but yeah, I've been definitely enjoying them. As far as TV, just finished watching The Watcher, which was a really good, I think it's like a mini series on Netflix. It's got 7 episodes and I really enjoyed it. So it's that one there. And it's actually based on a true story, believe it or not. So if you haven't watched that, check it out. It's one of those series that you think, okay, I'm just gonna watch one episode, but then it ends and you're like, oh my God, I just have to find out what happens, and you just wanna watch the next one. So I've really enjoyed that, and I'll be honest, I'm super picky with stuff that I watch. I lose interest so quickly in movies and TV shows, and I tend to not watch them through. But this one I've really enjoyed it. We've already finished this one now, so I'm gonna have to find a new one to sit through. So as far as Instagram, my favorite Instagrammer for this month, I would have to say, is Scott D. Henry 31. That's his page there. I discovered him during the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial, and he was doing all of these like mock-ups of the trial. Oh my God, like even just when I'm thinking of it, it is hilarious. So yeah, he's really, really funny. He does a lot of TikTok-y kind of things, and like a lot of like, what do they call it? When, not voiceovers, but like he'll mime to the voiceover and like do like little reenactments and things. He's super funny. So yeah, if you haven't checked him out, check him out. Scott D. Henry 31 on Instagram. I've been loving him, and definitely go like scroll down and go like check out the ones that he did during the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. It was freaking hilarious. I didn't even watch the real news coverage of that trial. I was just getting all my information based off his Instagrams that he used to post. Like that was pretty much all of my knowledge of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial was from his Instagram, so it was pretty funny. So one of the people I've really liked watching on TikTok, I mean, there's so much shit on TikTok, not shit, but like so much stuff on TikTok to watch. But I really, really love this guy. His name's Dino Soreo. So let me go on his channel. So that's his channel there. What he does is he just picks random people off the street and photographs them. And just the photographs that he produces of them, like, it's just amazing. I know I can't really show you any of these without probably getting bloody banned, but let me put the volume down and I'll just kind of show you what I mean. So he's found this little old lady on the street and he asks her if he can photograph her. And of course she says yes, because otherwise he wouldn't be doing the thing. But like, look how nice the photos turn out. Like they're just like natural photos, no makeup, not done up, not anything, you know, what's the word? Photoshopped. It's just their natural face. And I don't know, I just think they turn out just so beautiful. Like just the natural, you know, everything that you would sort of consider your flaws or anything like that, he makes it just look so stunning and beautiful. It's like, that's just one example. He does like heaps of different people, but you know, you look at your own face and I mean, I don't know if it's for me, like I'll look at my own face and think, oh God, I need something on there to cover up all the imperfections. But he just picks a random person in their normal everyday, and yet, you know, all the wrinkles and lines and things, and he captures it, but it just looks stunning. Like the photo just looks stunning. I just love it. Anyway, so that's my fave TikToker for this month. So as far as YouTube goes, I really, really have been loving, it's HD TV Handmade, but specifically all the videos that Rajiv Surendra has been creating with them. Now, I have heard that he may be starting his own YouTube channel very soon, but I've been absolutely loving him. Like he's just something else. So this is the channel here. It's HGTV Handmade, just the ones that Rajiv creates for them. So if you type in his name, Rajiv, R-A-J-I-V, and then Surendra, so S-U-R-E-N-D-R-A, type in his name and all the videos that he's in will come up. And I don't even know how to describe him. He's kind of like, I mean, he's the guy that played, I don't know what his character was. He was in Mean Girls. He was the mathlete guy, the Indian guy that was in Mean Girls. I can't even think what his name was. He did some sort of rap song or whatever in that movie. But yeah, he's just like old world like stuff. Like I don't even know how to describe it. But yeah, just all the videos that he makes with HGTV, I love them. Like, yeah, this was the first one I seen, just like his apartment tour, and I'm just like, my God, this guy is like an exceptional human being. Like there's just something different about him that just fascinates me, and just all the stuff that he does. I'm probably getting a bit far out now, but yeah, just all the stuff that he does and creates, and it's just amazing. So yeah, check him out anyway. He's one of my favorites. And so as far as a favorite clothing item, well, I'm wearing it today. It is still, I would have to say, it is still one of my favorite t-shirts, not only because of the way it looks. I love the pink with the red, the Chupa Chups, but even just how nice it fits. Like, it's just nice and light and loose and flowy, and, you know, kind of skims all the imperfections a little bit. But yeah, still my favorite Chupa Chups t-shirt. So that is my favorites. It is currently just over 35 minutes long, so I'm definitely going to have to cut this down quite a lot to fit it in the vlog. And now I'm just going to head back into the main living area and start undecorating for Halloween. So like I said, it's Sunday, the 30th of October, and we're packing up Halloween. And you wouldn't believe it. You know, I was only saying before that we didn't really celebrate Halloween. We didn't have kids coming around doing trick-or-treating. As I was actually packing up my Halloween, I heard our street filling up with people and cars, and I looked out the window to see what was going on. And there were kids in cars, like, doing Halloween trick-or-treating. So apparently, I think it might have been organised through one of the kids' schools or something, and they got a few houses involved to do, you know, to have lollies out for the kids to come around and do trick-or-treating. So I will definitely be involved in that next year. If someone would have let me know, I would have done it this year. But yeah, so that was really nice, but I'm glad it's away now. My freaking God, I am wrecked. But the house is tidy. Notice I said tidy, not clean, just tidy. So this is what we're left with as far as the crap that's still out. So this is all my Christmas boxes. A lot of these are empty. The two end ones are empty. That big one's empty. So I think by the time I've sorted all my Christmas stuff out this year, I probably should only have 4 of these small ones left, maybe 5. Well, you know, if I've got 5, I might as well keep the 6. I think by the time I pack it all up this year, I'll probably only just have these 6 boxes here, and then these 2 will go. I mean, not go, but, you know, I won't be using them for Christmas decor. So I probably only would have 5 of them actually packed, and then 1 spare. So yeah, I've definitely culled my Christmas stuff back quite a bit. That I'm just leaving there until I get to decorate for Christmas. So this whole room will be next as far as the spring clean. We're going to be cleaning all the windows, taking all the couch covers off, washing them, finishing off the chairs. So I started with 1 chair already over this weekend. So as you can see, it's going to look a lot nicer. I used to have white chairs, but they're up at my dad's now for him to sit on, and then we got these ones for us. So I'm just going to paint them all white, and I think it will definitely brighten up the room the same as it did in my craft room. This is going to be the next room that gets the spring clean, and then start on the kitchen as well. So, you know, I mean, we've got walls to touch up, top of the range hood, inside the cupboards, all of that sort of thing. So yeah, at least it's reasonably tidy. And then, our dreaded theatre room, honest to God, like, this room really needs some love. It just gets everything dumped in it. I mean, it's actually not too bad. It's a little bit messy at the moment, but once we get rid of this bar unit and the wine rack and the camping mattress, it should be back to a functioning theatre room, and I can give this a really good clean and scrub. It hasn't been cleaned for at least a year, so, you know, it's really cobwebby and the floors are grotty, and yeah, it really just needs a nice clean. So I'm trying to drop subtle hints to Michael. Not naggy hints, but just subtle little hints about getting that bar taken down into his man shed. So, yeah, hopefully if I don't nag too much and he thinks it's his idea, I might get this whole bar room or the whole bar furniture cleared out before the end of the year. So, yeah, let's hope. And then all my rooms will be finished and functioning. So, freaking hell, I'm really liking this clear look. I always love it when it's all stripped back to nothing. I don't know. I could definitely do minimalist. I don't think it would bother me one bit. I think I'd enjoy it. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to show you, Little Chaos's gravestone came in the mail on Friday. Poor little guy. So again, that's the company we bought it from, Talking Stones. They're an Australian business here. They included a little pebble as well. Focus, little butterfly petal. So we got, I still can't believe it, guys. Like I'm pretty much nearly at the stage now where I don't burst into tears every time I talk about them, but then, you know, if I'm not doing anything, I'll just sort of sit and think about them. Oh God, I'm not even going to say. I'm nearly been able to talk about them without crying. But yeah, that's Chaos's gravestone. I can't. All right, I'll be back. Still, guys. So yeah, I didn't manage to get to doing the garden. I didn't manage to get to doing the garden today, but I will work on that during the week. The flowers are all still going really nice though, so yeah, hopefully they're in a good spot and they'll thrive. But yeah, it's just shit. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. But yeah, I think this is going to look really pretty once it's done. Just got to keep all these flowers alive. I don't want any of them dying. And just this one's left. The one that doesn't show any love whatsoever. Well guys, I think I'm going to finish the vlog off here. I've still got to edit my healthy habits video, which would have gone up on Monday. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. And then I've still got to start working on editing this one. So I better chuff off. I've done, you know, an overall clean. So next week I'll be starting the spring clean of this area of the house. So I'll be doing little snippets throughout the week and then include that in my weekend vlog. So hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.